Today I want to share with you 5 simple drills that are going to prove to you that you're actually getting better at golf. Let's get right into it. First up, the safe side driver game. So for the safe side driver game, what you want to do is pick a target 40 yards wide. To measure that, you can right click on Google Maps, click measure distance, and then just make 2 dots that are 120 feet or 40 yards apart. Now once you have your fairway set up, you're going to choose a safe side and an OB side, and then you're going to hit 10 balls. For each ball that hits your fairway, you get 1 point. For each ball that misses on the safe side, you go -1 point. And for each ball that misses on the OB side, you go -3 points. Let's hit a few balls. So along with these drills, I've built a tracker sheet to help me keep track of my progress on each of the drills and know if I'm getting better at them. At the end of this video, I have a screen share of that tracker spreadsheet so you can see exactly what it looks like. And if you join the Scratch Plan, you'll have access to that spreadsheet as well. I built the Scratch Plan to help myself and my followers improve their handicaps. It's a customized plan that's built around the time you have and the areas of your game you need to focus on to help you make sure you're making the most of what practice time you do have. If you want to check it out, just visit thescratchplan.com or click on the link in the description. So for this drill in particular, we know that a scratch golfer is going to hit 50% of their fairways. That means if I miss 5 on the safe side and hit 5 fairways, I score a 0. So I'm going to say that anything that I shoot above 0 is a good, acceptable score. All right, there's my score. That's the driver safe side drill. Mark your score every time you play this. See if you can get better. Next up is the 7-iron green in regulation game. For this game, we're going to hit 10 balls again. For every clean strike we get 1 point. If it wasn't a clean strike, you get -1. Did it go the direction of your green? That's 1 point. Did it go outside the direction of your green? That's -1. 10 balls, track your score. Let's see how we do. On video, some of these shots are going to be kind of difficult for you to tell if it was a clean strike or not, so you'll just have to take my word for it. That one was a little fat and just left of my green target. Followed it up with some better shots, but same thing as the last drill. You're just going to track your total points. The worst possible you can do is -20. The best possible you can do is +20. So the closer you are to 20, the better you are with your irons. And for most golfers, this is the fastest way to lower your handicap. If you can hit your irons clean and in the general direction of your green, that means you're getting greens in regulation or very close to it. It's going to be a lot easier to save yourself from poor scores. Now, that being said, if you're not giving yourself an open look at the green, then good irons won't do you any good. So you got to make sure you got those drivers in order first. But once you do, get these irons down and you'll see big change. Okay, that does it for the second drill, which was the 7-iron green in regulation drill. We're going to move on to partial wedges now. We're going to practice carrying the ball 25 yards with our wedge. This is called the 25-yard wedge carry game. Let's go. This one's a toughie. You got to keep hitting shots at this little bucket from 25 yards until you have 5 balls go directly in the bucket. It's annoying, it's frustrating, but it's going to make you dead aim with your short game. Let's get into it. This drill quite literally can drive a person crazy. You got to hit ball after ball after ball after ball. And so many times I thought, oh, that one's in. And then it was just out. Oh, that one's in. Oh, it just hit the handle. Eventually, though, after shot, only took me 67. Got my 5 balls in. That means you're done with the drill. You can move on. The more you do this, the better you'll get, the faster the drill will take. All right, that's 3 drills down and 2 to go. This next one's my favorite. It's just 18 holes up and down chipping. Each hole's a par 2. Keep your score to par. See how we improve. Let's get after it. All right, so for this drill, you got to use the same distances every time. I have a tracker sheet, again, in the Scratch Plan. If you join the Scratch Plan, you can get all this stuff included with it. You get score trackers for each of these drills. You get instructions for each of these drills so you know what distances to do. So first 3 drills, I'm going to do 25 yards, and then 15 yards, and then 30 yards. Let's get at it. So I found that when I'm working hard on my chipping, it actually tends to help me a whole lot with my irons and ball striking as well. So this is always a really great drill to do, not just to improve your short game, but also to improve your ball striking. And if you're noticing, these drills really build off each other. The first step is to get your driver in place so you have an open look at the green. And then if you're hitting your irons decent, you're going to be on the green or near it. And if you're near it, this drill is going to come in handy to get locked in. So that's the chipping up and down drill. It's really going to get you dialed and saving a lot more pars when you miss those greens. All right, we're done with 4 drills. We got 1 drill to go. This last one is even more infuriating than the 25 yards carry drill. It's called the drawback drill. It's a putting game. Same thing. We're playing 18 holes putting, But every time we miss a putt, we got to pull the ball back exactly 1 putter length. This drill will expose your putting weaknesses. Every time you miss a putt, you have to pull the ball back a putter length further from the hole. So if you're doing a bad job lag putting, it makes it almost impossible to get a par. Every hole is a par 2, by the way. You can see I missed that one, so now I have a short 4-footer for bogey, but it's also testing you on all your shorter putts because you're never going to have something shorter than 3 feet to finish the hole. Sometimes that's going to cause 4 putts, and it's going to piss you right off. But this drill really gets you thinking differently when you've got a putter in your hand. It's going to allow you to get a lot better lag putts going on the course, and you're going to make a lot more of those 4 to 6 footers that can be pretty tough. Well worth your time. All right, that's the 4-putt drill. The drawback drill. It's infuriating. You're going to get 4 putts. It's going to piss you off, but it's also going to make you a whole lot better at your lag putts because you're nervous about leaving it too long to make the second putt harder, and at those 4 to 6 foot putts because you're going to have a ton of them when you're doing this drill. As promised, here's a look at the tracker spreadsheet that's included with everyone that purchases the scratch plan. As you can see, it shows the 5 drills that we went over in this video. You got your driver safe side game, irons, wedges, chipping, and the drawback drill. Then we got the instructions for the sheet. So the first time you set it up, when you click the button to submit your score, Google's going to ask permission to run the script. Just click continue, choose your Google account, allow, then everything's going to be automatic after that. Then there's some instructions for entering scores. And whenever you finish a game, enter your score in row 5 of this tab. After typing in the score, you must click away from the cell before submitting, otherwise it won't register that score. And you're going to click the submit scores button, and then once that's done, we can go over to the drill charts tab to see your progress. You do have to notice that you can't enter multiple scores on the same day or it'll make your charts look weird. But let's do an example here. Let's say I got a 2 on the safe side driver game, got a 6 on the irons game, and on the wedges, 25 yards carry, let's say we got, I don't know, maybe a 65. Chipping, we scored a 50. Drawback drill, we scored a 50. Now let's submit these scores. Once we submit those scores, they disappear. We click over to the next tab, and it's going to show the 5 charts for our progress on these 5 different games. And this visual representation just makes it really easy to see if you're progressing. With your driver and irons, you should see an upward trend with that line. With your wedges, chipping, and drawback game, you're shooting low scores. You want to see a downward trend on those graphs. So when you join the scratch plan, you get this tracker sheet, you get this guide to help you see if you're improving. But along with this, you're getting a customized plan based on how many hours of practice you have available each week, and starting off based on which aspect of your game you want to focus on the most to drive it down. All right, that's it. These 5 drills changed how I practice and how I track my progress. They're the backbone of the scratch plan, and you can start the scratch plan today. Just click on the link below and we'll get you the tracker sheet, we'll get you your drills, and you'll start to see a lot of improvement in your golf game. We'll see you next time.